Hello and welcome back to the Cars.co.za weekly news. I'm David Taylor, and in this week's episode, the BYD Shark 6 plug-in hybrid. We've got pricing, the toughest Nissan Navara yet, plus how much does that new flagship Volvo EX90 cost? Green flag, let's go.
Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.
BYD, you know that all-electric car brand from China? Stands for Build Your Dreams, but strange name aside, what you're seeing now is the Shark 6. It's a plug-in hybrid bakkie, and pricing has been locked in. And we'll be doing our best to get a test unit, and we will bring you that video as soon as we can. So, how much can you expect to pay? Well, pricing locked in at just under $1 million. And for that, you're getting a seriously high-tech piece of kit. Now, as a reminder, right now, there are no other plug-in hybrids confirmed for our market, which is interesting because Ford Ranger, there's a plug-in hybrid which is built locally, but that's not going on sale in South Africa anytime soon. So we're waiting for official confirmation on that. But there's also a GWM hybrid bakkie, the P500, and that's confirmed for South Africa later on in 2025. So, how does the Shark 6 work? Well, let me bring out the technical data. 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine. Cool. Electric motor on each axle. Total output 321 kilowatts, 651 newton meters. So right now there's bragging rights going, this is South Africa's most powerful bakkie. 0 to 100, 5.7 seconds, and a top speed of 160 km an hour. That's pretty good. So now those performance outputs are impressive, but what about the economy and efficiency? It's a plug-in hybrid, right? So WLTP EV range around 85 Ks, but together with petrol and electricity, 760 kilometers total endurance range. I don't think that's bad. Your 960 grand gets you one model. It's known as the premium trim level, and that's got everything in it. Head-up display, heated ventilated leather seats, leather-wrapped steering wheel, all the safety technology you need. But then you're thinking, but what about after sales? BYD is still a relatively new brand in our market, and BYD is throwing in a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty and the same distance, same year maintenance plan. Now, I'm not supposed to have my favorites, but I'm a little bit invested and interested in how the Shark 6 plug-in hybrid performs. Overseas reports have been a mixed bag. Some really good, some have expressed concern over the 4x4 abilities. But look, the acid test will be us. We're going to take this thing off-roading, and we're going to do our best to bring you the most comprehensive assessment of the Shark. But as cool as the Shark 6, if you're a current bakkie owner, let me know in the comments below if you'd consider this, or would you just stick to a tried and tested good old diesel. On to the next story, and yes, it's another bakkie. This is called the Nissan Navara Warrior. Now, interestingly, Nissan is claiming this is the toughest Navara yet, and there's a little company that was set up called Premcar, and they've done all the engineering work, and I'll be honest, this thing looks badass. It's not just about the looks, there's an upgraded suspension system, higher ground clearance, the vehicle sits a little bit wider on the tracks, and there's some awesome all-terrain tires fitted. There's also some work done in the cabin, and you get these really cool seats too. Now this Nissan Navara looks like it can do it all, but I just feel like there's one thing missing. And call me greedy, I don't care, but I've seen what Toyota's done with its GR Sport Hilux range. It looks good, it's got the body kit, it's got the suspension, but it also has a little bit more power. And Nissan, I feel, has missed a trick here. The same 2.5 litre turbocharged diesel engine is there, 140 kilowatts, 450 newton meters, all four wheels, 7-speed auto. Can we not just have like 5 kilowatts here and there? Just a little bit of go to match that show, please? Still, I maintain the locally built Nissan Navara is one of the best riding bakkies out there. And I think it's criminally underrated too. But you want to know the pricing, don't you? So, Pro 4X Warrior, 924,000 Rand, that's 80 grand more than the standard car. Do you feel like you're getting value for money with that 80 grand? Right, on to the next story. Now, you may remember this. This is the flagship all-electric Volvo EX90. Now, remember I said it was on its way to South Africa, and finally pricing has been confirmed. Now, before you all start rage typing, remember there has to be some context, and I will explain exactly why this car costs the way it does. Right, so straight away, this is badged as the Ultra Twin Performance model. So you know comprehensive specification is guaranteed. And Volvo, they never let us down when it comes to this. Heated massage seats, 22-inch wheels, air suspension, pano roof, Bowers & Wilkins audio, and. Plus all the Volvo technology you need when it comes to safety. Secondly, consider the market situation and its rivals. So you've got this Volvo, which is playing in the premium electric SUV space. Its principal rivals, the Merc EQE 350 and the BMW iX50, they're only 5-seaters. This Volvo is a 7-seater, remember that. And plus, they will need all those options ticked to bring it up to the same level. So I think Volvo may have just squeaked ahead here. But we need to face facts in South Africa. Electric cars are not the easiest of sells. And Volvo knows it needs to sprinkle some extra sugar and spice to sweeten that deal. And they have. So if I go through the data, EX90 customers get 2 years of free public charging, which is great because public fast chargers pricing has gone up quite dramatically over the past 18 months. You also get a Grid Cars home wall box, which will help with it overnight charges. And because of the car's Google infotainment system, which uses quite a bit of data, Volvo has thrown in 10 gigs of data every month for 3 years. I think this is really awesome. So fair play, Volvo. Usually at this point, after 3 stories, I wrap up the video, but I have to squeeze in one more, and it's an apology. I try my best to get all the content accurate and correct, but everyone makes mistakes, no one is perfect. So a quick apology to Audi South Africa, who pointed out that my A3 pricing, you know that video from a few weeks back, it wasn't quite right. And they sent me this table, which is a comparison. Yes, the list pricing was correct, but as Audi points out, the pre-facelift car had a number of things that were only available as optional extras. This new facelifted A3 has all of these standard for a bit more money. So apologies, Audi South Africa, coffee on me next time you're in Cape Town. And that wraps up this week's video in the can. And naturally, if you want all the information on the cars you've seen today, I will link all of that in the description below. And hey, Cars.co.za is a great place to be, whether you're buying, you're selling, or you just want to read some cool, informative car content. I will see you next week. Okay, bye.
Let's find what moves you. Cars.co.za.